Get all the best team of the season's international man of the matches and upcoming footies through ufifa.com. Use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a huge discount. Link in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to a fully transferred squad builder. We're going to kick things off with Stekelenburg. He moved to Everton, of course, and I think this is a pretty decent move for both player and club, to be fair. Stekelenburg's still got a lot to offer, and I think Everton are going to benefit from that. Next player is going to be Bailey, the new Manchester United centre-back, who I'm actually playing at right-back. Played 7 games with him, and he actually felt really good. The only bad thing about this guy, of course, is his high attacking work rate, low defensive. For a centre-back, that's stupid. It's like having a low attacking, high defensive striker. Makes no sense. Next player is going to be Matip, who plays for Liverpool now, moved from Schalke, of course, and I really like this guy in-game. Haven't seen an awful lot of him in real life, but in game he is one of the best defenders I've used in recent times. Very happy he's on board. Next player is going to be, a struggle to say, Nordveit? I'm not quite sure how to say that guy's name. If you want to try and correct my pronunciation in the comments, feel free to do so. New West Ham centre-back. Actually very surprised by his ability in game as well. Very nice player. And then the next player is going to be a current Chelsea, then he loaned and then he went back. Giloboji, again, I can't say that guy's name, I butcher that, but playing this guy at left back, not for any reason other than the fact that I couldn't fit him in anyway. Mendy, the new Kante, if you will. Video coming tomorrow on that, by the way. But Mendy, of course, signed for Leicester City in recent weeks, and I tell you what, this guy in-game is absolutely phenomenal. I know nothing about him in real life, but in-game, really nice player. And then we're going to move over to Xhaka, who, of course, moved to Arsenal, plays for Switzerland national side, obviously had a decent Euros, got substituted, actually thinking about it, but in game plays reasonably well. I don't like the normal card. I use the international man of the match, which I really like, but the normal card is okay, I suppose. Gundogan, new Manchester City centre midfield player. They've taken a gamble on this guy in real life, if you ask me, because he doesn't really stay fit that often and likes a pie or two, so I don't really know how well he's going to play. But it's awesome to have another German midfielder in the Premier League. And then we've gone on to a Crystal Palace sign-in, Andros Townsend. I don't really know what Crystal Palace are up to. They've made some really nice signings with Mandanda, but they've also made some dodgy signings with Townsend. And there's a couple of others which I've forgotten, but that's a dodgy one. I'm not quite sure about that one. Batshuayi for Chelsea, of course, he's going to tear up the Premier League, as he's been tearing up FIFA in recent times as well, because look at that record, 18 in 11 games. Unbelievable record from Batshuayi. What a player. And to finalise things, we have got Feghouli, free transfer for West Ham. West Ham have done so well in the window, to be fair to them. They've signed some really nice players, and they managed to get 10 million plus for Tompkins. They're doing some exceptional business. I'm going to play him on the left. Now that is the squad right there. Not very chemistry sound. We've got Feghouli out of position. We've got 2 centre-backs in the full-back position, so they are out of position there. But saying that, chemistry isn't really a big thing at the moment, is it? Because these are transferred players, which means they don't have to use fitness cards. They get 6 chem, base chem all the time anyway. So it doesn't really matter where I play them. They're always going to get the same amount of chemistry. But having said that, they all played very, very well. If you saw the Batshuayi review yesterday, then you would know an awful lot about this guy. But just to reiterate that he is one of the best strikers I've used in the game. He's definitely the best non-informed striker I've used. And I'll be honest, Mendy in the midfield is ridiculous. He pulls the strings. When Kante is a very similar player, but Kante more, sort of breaks up the play rather than pulls the strings. But then you've got players like Batshuayi who can do things like that. You've got Feghouli on the left-hand side. Okay, he's playing out of position, but until they fix that chemistry issue, he's out of position, but he's doing a job that he would do on the right wing anyway. Stekelenburg in goal, saving things left, right and centre, does a very good job. Gundogan is unreal. Now, I'm not quite sure if he plays this well in his Dortmund version. I haven't really used his Dortmund version more than 20 times this year. I know it sounds like a lot, but over the course of a year, it's not really that many times. But plays very well. That new West Ham centre-back, him and Matip together in the centre-back positions really did surprise me. They were phenomenal. Another goal for Batshuayi as that flies into the top corner. There aren't really too many weaknesses about the side, and I'm saying that with players out of position. I'm saying it with like centre-backs at left-back and right-back, which really they shouldn't be there. But Bailey, in all honesty, plays very, very well as a right-back. I don't think I don't think he'd be very good. I've actually played him at centre-back, and I preferred him at right back. It sounds stupid, but he's got a high attacking work rate, low defensive. I don't want that in my defence. He's like David Luiz. He's up front all the time. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Look at that for a right-footed effort from Andros Townsend. That's his weak foot, by the way. Andros Townsend surprised me somewhat because he managed to get himself quite a few goals and assists and a lot of decent runs down that right-hand side. Considering he's Andros Townsend, it's not too bad at all. Gundogan cracking another one into the top corner. And again, the goalkeeper standing firm. Goalkeeper kept me in a lot of these games, made some great saves, which really surprised me because I didn't expect a lot from Stekelenburg between the sticks as a 77 rated player. So from here, we have got another instance of defending into attack in one swift motion. Gundogan plays the ball forward here to Batshuayi. Gundogan back to Batshuayi, in on goal, goal. And that is exactly what this squad can do. Now, I only built this squad, and I got a rage quit as well. I only built this squad to show you all the transferred players, really, but I actually really enjoyed myself using it. Batshuayi up front, easily the best player in this team. He is absolutely phenomenal. But saying that, the other player that I really like in this team, you're never going to guess, it is Matip. That guy is a solid defender. I'm telling you, if you could fit that guy into a squad with one of the other team of the season players that I've said that is a ridiculously good defender this year. We've got Jonathan Tah, who is in my reserves down there actually. He was a really good defender. We've got Umtiti, of course, the new Barcelona Umtiti. Maybe we could link them together. Really good defensive pairing. I really like that squad. I want to know what your thoughts are on the recent transfers. Who is your favourite one they've used so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this little video, then do me a favour, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much for watching as always, of course. Until the next time, goodbye.